The 2K community is notorious for making the demigod claim, but when 2K hosts an event to find out who the actual gods of 2K are, it was to no surprise who came out on top. As you guys can see, I won Basketball Godz, which is known for being the hardest event in NBA 2K. I actually won this event multiple times in NBA 2K20, and this was the first time they did this event in 2K25, so you know I had to lock in. Now in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys some of the craziest games that I had versus some of the best opponents. No way we're playing this team. My overall thoughts on the event, and I'm going to tell you guys some things that they need to do moving forward for the other events that they plan on hosting. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh. No way we're playing this team. No, we're not playing this team. Bailey, either right here, I'm getting off and we're having sex, or I won Basketball Godz. And it's decided right here and right now. Me. I'm either a Basketball Godz winner or I'm getting a new team in an hour. No, Rich. No. Rich. Okay, Rich, you know the scouting report, Rich. Let me shut the fuck up and let's get these kids the fuck off the court then, Rich. Come on. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh my gosh, Rich, you're hedging and showing and going. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, no, Jay Staggs. Loki Godlike with the 64. Oof. My gosh, I'm playing D, chat. That's, oh my gosh, I'm playing so much fence, chat. Oh, I'm playing fence. I'm playing so much. Don't say I greened it. Oh my gosh. Oh man, they're rattled. Oh, they're rattled. They are rattled. Oh, they're rattled. Oh, you thought you could blitz me, JC? Who the f you think you're playing versus, kid? I mean, who do these kids think they're playing? They must not know. Somebody didn't tell him. Go ahead and take three though. Oh, this is bad. Don't want to wait that ball. Ah. Ooh. Oh no. Oh my gosh, chat. Am I gonna be a basketball gun? Are me, Rich, and mine are gonna be Basketball Godz? Oh my gosh. I mean, what is going on? Are we gonna be Basketball Godz, chat? Goodbye. Oh my gosh. Holy sh**. So number one, I do want to say that 2K Godz is by far the most skillful event. Obviously, anytime there's an event that is based on win streak, it is going to be the hardest, the most difficult, the most challenging, and the most rewarding event. But there's a couple of things about this event that I did not like. Number one, the event was known to be lasting 12 hours. Okay, they put out a flyer that the event was going to be 12 hours from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time came around, the event actually reset and went for another 24 hours, which completely changed the dynamic of the event overall. Now, I don't have an issue with an event being so long, but my issue with the event more so stems from the fact that it's a 36-hour event and your win streak dies if you step off of the spot. So for example, if for whatever reason you cannot get a game, which I will talk about very soon because I had this problem multiple times, but for whatever reason, let's say you need to step outside. Let's say you have a life and you need to use the bathroom. I don't know, anything could happen. If you step off the squad spot, you lose. So the second that you press B to walk out, even if you didn't actually lose a game, you lose your streak. And this becomes an issue because at the end of the day, when you have an event that is based on your win streak, it's fine if it's a 4-hour event and they expect you to sit there, or even an 8-hour event and they expect you to sit there. But to have a 36-hour event where you cannot walk out just kind of dilutes the whole process. And for example, guys, in my stream, there were 3 instances that I could not get games, which I'm going to explain a little bit, but I actually had to walk off of a 25-game win streak, a 14-game win streak, and an 8-game win streak because I physically could not get any games. We're just gonna get into point number 2 of Basketball Godz and kind of just 2K in general right now, and that is skill-based matchmaking, guys. Skill-based matchmaking is completely ruining the game, but especially for an event like Basketball Godz, when you get to a certain tier, I completely stopped getting games, guys. There was literally an instance where I sat in the lobby for over an hour on a 25-game win streak and ended up just having to step off the spot and call it a night because I knew I wasn't going to get a game, and this was solely because of 2K skill-based matchmaking. And I'm not one of these people that thinks that 2K should not have skill-based matchmaking at all, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Skill-based matchmaking should be in Pro-Am, and it should be in the proving grounds. It should not be in events. It should not be in the theater. It should not be in the park, guys. 2K being entirely skill-based matchmaking to me makes no sense, and it diluted the event so bad because there were so many instances where you just physically couldn't get any games. And again, if you even want to keep the skill-based matchmaking in, that's fine, but if we had the option to step off and reset the queue, it would have worked. But the hang screens and the different issues with Basketball Godz went from making 2K20's best event an awful event to start NBA2K25. Another note on the skill-based matchmaking is the fact that you quite literally are getting on 60 overall players to get more games. So for those of you guys who don't know, even on the top 10 rep leaderboards currently, every top rep player is playing games on a 60 overall. And the reason they are doing this is, number 1, it allows you to get games quicker, and number 2, you get to avoid the skill-based matchmaking because the matchmaking is based on your plates. Okay, so you have the black plate, the brown plate, the silver plate, the gold plate, and the red plate. The plates are your skill-based matchmaking, basically. So what happens is red plates are going to match up with red plates, gold plates are going to match up with gold plates, so on and so forth. So what people are doing as a workaround to this is they are making brand new builds that are 60 overalls and going into the game mode to play. And what that's going to do is it's going to match you up versus other 60 overall people. So while you're actually a really good player, you're going to match up against bums who probably just got the game and have never played it. And there are so many workarounds even beyond this. Like, for example, you can make a 60 overall player and get an 88 3-pointer off rip. So all you need to do is have 2 7'3" centers, cherry pick, and then you guys can completely exploit the matchmaking, which is not only what every person that won Basketball Godz did, but every person that is winning 2K rep race in general right now is doing. So again, the skill-based matchmaking could be a really cool concept, but they are completely ruining it by going about it the wrong way. While I do have a lot of negative notes on the event, there are also some super positive takeaways about the event. Okay, number 1, it was a completely double rep weekend, which in my opinion is a W. A lot of people don't have the time to grind out all day long, and by playing these double rep events, guys, you were basically able to do 2 times the work in one setting. So it's like if you played for 6 hours, you played for 12. If you played for 4 hours, you played for 8. The double rep events are awesome, and I think it encourages people to play the game more. And obviously, the more people that play the game, the better. Another addition that they had in this game, which I personally did not expect, is the fact that every single player had max badges, okay? So if you guys came out there on a 75 overall, a 60 overall, a 50 overall, he had max badges. So no matter what build you were on, whether it was new, old, whatever the case was, you had max badges on your build. And actually, guys, I believe this is intentional because the game sliders were also all the way up and the difficulty was on rookie. I think the reason that they did this was to keep the Basketball Godz theme. And think about it, if you're a basketball guy, you're going to be playing at the highest level. So I think that they did this to kind of make the event more exciting. And this was a super W if you went about this the right way. And knowing what was going on, because pretty much everybody right away found out that 60 overalls got max badges. So if you guys were thinking about grinding a player, you were able to grind your player like playing my career on rookie. I mean, there were quite literally 60 overall my players shooting with a 25 3-pointer, and I am not exaggerating you. There are so many clips out there of people doing it. It was a wild, wild weekend. And again, from a making a new build standpoint, I thought that this was actually a W. Now, again, in my opinion, they should have advertised this more. This should have been something that people knew right away. Like, hey, Basketball Godz is every player is at their God tier level. Every player is playing at their best. And then honestly, a lot of people would have went into the event making new players and getting their badges and their rep quicker. And again, that just kind of goes back to what I've kind of seen as a common theme in a lot of 2K stuff is there's just not direct transparency in terms of what they have going on. Because had they advertised that a little bit more, I think this event would have got a lot better of a consensus from the community. The community consensus on the event is that it was trash, okay? And I'm sorry, they kind of have a point in the sense that the matchmaking was broken. I just think the event overall would have been so much more of a W if you could walk out and then swap teammates. And there was even a point where I was on a streak and my teammate was like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I don't care about winning Basketball Godz. I just wanted to hoop. I wanted the double rep. And now I gotta go. So then, boom, I'm stepping off of another streak. And it's like, dog, I haven't even lost a game, yet here I am losing all of the games. So it's just like, there are some aspects that they could improve this event on. But again, you know, it depends on what they're going to do. I really hope they kind of make it more like Poseidon's Reef, because for those of you guys who played Poseidon's Reef last year, that was a 36, 48 hour event, and you could walk out at any given time and keep your streak going with a new team. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, you guys are selling yourself short, guys. Make sure you come and rock with the family, and make sure that you guys follow me on all the other social media as well, so you guys can stay connected and not miss out on any of the banger content that I am dropping. But listen, I appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, it's your boy Choc. Stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace.